Good afternoon. Welcome back. Good morning. Good afternoon to you. Good morning to you, and good afternoon to me. Welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View Europa League Draw Live. UEFA Europa League Draw Live. That's a tongue twister, isn't it? Are we all excited enough to see who we get in the Europa? I'm actually looking forward to it now. Do you know what I mean? It's Adam Ida's left the building. Adam Ida's on his way down to Swansea to complete his medical today. Celtic have brought in one player. Another one should be in today. Hopefully get another one in tomorrow, maybe Saturday, and then a couple in on Monday, and it'll all be good. Everything will be forgotten about. And we'll just focus on the game on Sunday, hopefully. Transfers rolling in now. Yep, they are that. Finally starting to get stuff done and dusted, Celtic. And I just noticed that today would have been the birthday. I noticed that the Celtic Star put out a lot of stuff with the Celtic legends of the fan base, historians, and today would have been David Potter's 77th birthday. Rest in peace, David. Good friend. Very good friend. And, yeah, absolute legendary guy. It would have been his 77th birthday. Unbelievable. I wonder what he would make of this current Celtic. He was very vocal on the board. I mean, he knew Peter Lawwell. He was good friends with Peter Lawwell and co. But he was also wouldn't hold back, put it that way. Anyway, who do you want in the draw for the Europa? I keep on wanting to say the Champions League. Just watched the Huns highlights to the Benny Hill tune. Cheer those up a bit. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good teams in the Europa that Celtic could possibly get. And I think that there's a fantastic few away trips. It is all about taking a different road in Europe this year, and some people say, look, this is the level that we are at. Is it the level that we're at, or is it just it's amazing how the Celtic board all of a sudden shift players about in hours. They have months to plan it and they burn for weeks to get it sorted. Time for deadline cut off for Europe. Yeah, like it is. It's been that case, Lanky. It has been that way since the early 2000s. Right, I'm just getting the. Oh look, there's our channel. Trying to find the Europa channel on the telly, and never comes up with the Europa channel. Champions League draw. Why has it got the Champions League draw? Don't want the Champions League draw. Trying to do YouTube on the telly is a nightmare, isn't it? How can you select channels? UEFA. Alright, just do that. Right, we'll get it. Let me just catch up with some of these comments. Celtic were waiting on other clubs to be knocked out of the Champions League and Europa League to buy players who are talented and no longer in either competition. Well, it's on BT Sports. Let me come off of this then. Home. I'll get it on BT Sports. It'll be delayed on BT Sports when I watch it through this app though. Draw doesn't start till 1 PM. (1 PM Central European time). What teams do you want? Tell me in the comment section. And what teams would you like? Where would you like Celtic to go? Do you know what? I'd be quicker doing it on this. Way quicker. When I see some of the teams, I think it's going to be interesting. Oh, can't play that music. See some of the teams that are possibilities for Celtic to play. And let me just get this back up. Porto, Feyenoord, Dynamo Zagreb, Real Betis, that could be a good game. Salzburg, Aston Villa, again, 2 years in a row. Aston Villa last year in the Champions League, wasn't it an easy game? Was it? Not really. Porto, AS Roma, just some of the teams that we can get in that pot. Nottingham Forest, Sturm Graz, Nice, Young Boys, Basel, Bologna. That'd be a hard game. They've got a Scottish contingent to it, and they're doing quite well in the Italian League. Celta Vigo, Stuttgart, Celta Vigo, cold Atlantic wind coming off. Maybe not. Stuttgart, trip to Germany. Panathinaikos, trip to Greece. Malmo, not again. Nice little stadium, Malmo. It is a nice little stadium. Go ahead, Eagles, Utrecht, Genk, Bran. Some top-notch destinations. I'm trying as hard as I can to get really excited about some of these destinations, but it's but then again, thank goodness we're not in the Champions League. When you see Celtic will get Feyenoord, Basel and Malmo. Malmo is the last time we were at Malmo, you had to stick together as fans because they were going around the city centre trying to pick off fans that were walking about their own half pissed. Now, you've missed nothing yet. Nothing yet. Live TV. Right. We'll get this up on the telly. Sports. I think we'll get Villa at home this time, Baz. I'm not really wanting Villa again. Not really. Not after the last time. Sturm Graz, Malmo. I'm not too sure about that. Sturm Graz and Malmo. Let me just see this. App Store, the UEFA app. And UEFA TV. off. Draws. Europa. We're just waiting on the ceremony. Getting ready to start. When you look at the fact that Ange Postecoglou won it with Spurs last season, what should be Celtic's ambition for it this year? How far should Celtic realistically want to go for? Morning Baz, it's ball. Zagreb, Salzburg, Tel Aviv, Sturm Graz, Bayern, Malmo, the ideal tie. Let's see if we spend 8 million on a Danish striker. Well, surely we're going to spend 8 million on a Danish striker if Adam Ida's now down in Swansea. I mean, Adam Ida left the building. Surely you're not letting him leave the building. 7 million for Adam Ida. Surely you're not letting him leave the building if we are not bringing a striker in, because that's letting go. Right, let's look at the reality here. We've lost Kyogo, we didn't bring him in, any strikers in. We've now lost Adam Ida. Don't want to put alarm bells ringing, but the Celtic board, I'm sure they'll get the deal done. And it'll just be like Celtic to now go, yeah, I think we are we in it to win it though? When's the Conference League draw? No idea. I know that it's right after the Europa League draw. So you'll get the Europa League draw first, and then you'll get the Conference League draw after it. Straight after it. I'm going which will be, I'm only worried about Celtic and where we can ultimately get trips away to. Played without a striker, Baz, except when Ida was on the pitch. Oh, nasty dig. He's left the building now. Drop it. I mean, he's left the building now. Can we drop with Adam Ida like hate? Do you know? You've got your wishes. He's left the building. Realistically, all the way, if we get a few more in, realistically, can we get to the final of the Europa? Is this Celtic team... We get Jota back in the new year. Does it start 5 minutes? Yes, it starts in 5 minutes. It starts in 5 minutes. 5 minute countdown. 5 minute countdown to the UEFA Europa League draw. We'll see who Celtic get. I heard we offered Anderlecht a battered Mars bar and a canny iron brew. That wouldn't surprise me at all when it comes to Celtic. Yes, if Spurs can win it, we can win it. Can we, realistically? Does Brendan Rodgers give you the confidence to be able to go all the way to a final? Let's be honest. I mean, if he's... What I'm going to say going into this Europa, I'll back the team, but I expected more for Brendan when it came to the game that we lost out on this week. An elite manager makes elite decisions, and you know, I don't have the confidence. We're a conference side at best. I don't have the confidence that our manager has it in him. Do Anderlecht take Provo checks? Profi checks. I never got the service. No, he never got the service that Brendan's like to Manchester United. That's not going to happen. He's never going to Manchester. They will not go for Brendan Rodgers. I know that Man United are on a slide and they're on a downward spiral, but there is absolutely not a chance in hell that Celtic he'll leave Celtic to go to Man United. Not a chance in hell. It's never going to happen. Not a chance. We're just waiting on UEFA starting the live. They'll start it bang on. You can also watch it on UEFA TV. Live event starting soon. Just waiting on the live. It's not the main event, is it? It's the main event for Celtic. How could you predict how far we can go in Europe when we're still unsure the players or not the club will bring in? Celtic have no ambition. Yeah. I mean, I don't think that... I say back the team, sack the manager. Hopefully we'll get Fenerbahce. Remember when we got Fenerbahce before? That was exciting. Brendan Rodgers is linked to Burnt Island FC. There's nothing wrong with the old Shipyard team. Leave the Shipyard team out it. Nothing wrong with the old Burnt Island Shipyard team. Are they even still in existence? Right, let's get this. Why is that not updated? Oh, just change that. And that's the wrong one I checked. We will get the teams up along the bottom of the screen that we get. United have signed worse managers. I've said nothing. They wouldn't go for Brendan Rodgers. I don't think so. I mean, they're on a... I mean, the Rangers are becoming the Man United of Scotland. Let's face it. We couldn't even beat Carrick, never mind making a final. There's one thing for sure. The team will... there's a €2.49 super chat from Samuel. It's that one. Where is it? There we go. Super chat. Let's go. Oh, could we meet in Europe? Could we get a little trip to Greece? That would be an interesting one if I did. Thanks for the super chat, mate. As we are still waiting on UEFA kick it off. As always, UEFA are just as late as me starting events. If you're watching along the event replay, please fast forward. I'm waiting on well, here we go. It's starting. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're showing the UEFA Cup. Showing games. The illustrious UEFA. They're even showing Stevie G. Slippy G. Yes, Slippy G in the Europa. The excitement now is building. Come on, bring it on. Celtic go into this having been knocked out of the Champions League. One time that Celtic did get to the UEFA Cup final was after a similar event of getting knocked out of the Champions League under Martin O'Neill back in 2003. Celtic went on a fantastic run, beating Liverpool, beating Blackburn with Graham Souness, and got cheated out the final by a certain Jose Mourinho as manager. As the shouts of cheats cried out that night in 2003, Celtic fans were left reeling the fact that Henrik Larsson just couldn't do enough to lift the title for Celtic. Can Brendan Rodgers make amends? And can he turn around and go to Martin O'Neill? You talk some shite, you old bugger. Martin O'Neill was very vocal the other evening of Brendan Rodgers and this Celtic team. Can Brendan Rodgers get one over Martin O'Neill? Can he get one? Celtic lads, with all respect, mate, how can you get up for the Europa League? Well, we have to. Because back in 2003, we got kicked out the Champions League under the same circumstances. Yes, we didn't make the Champions League in 2003, and we went on a fantastic run. So let's get the motivation back. You know, stop bothering about the Champions League. We're never good enough for that competition anyway. Get real. Oh, and they're singing their song. Look at that. Look at the stage. Oh, bloody chanters. Get the rebel songs on. Never mind all this nonsense. Oh, I can't. Jesus. I'm going to join in. It's not the same thing about the Champions League, but they are showing previous winners of the Europa League. It's a nice little trophy. It's one that Celtic need to get their hands on. And wouldn't it be just funny? Wouldn't it be, after all the years of the club across the city doing so well in the Champions League, it would just be like Celtic, when they don't really want to be in it, but they go on and win it. Think about that, Celtic fans. So let's get ready. Come on, here we go. Champions League is overrated. Let's listen to this. So this is going to be the UEFA, the Europa and the Conference League draw. Why has she got a diamond on her tooth? Right, come on, just never mind. Fucking too much chanting at this bit, too much talking. Oh, they're getting Klinsmann out. Oh, Jesus, they're pulling out an antique when it comes to football. Jurgen Klinsmann. There we go. That's a smile on his napper. Jurgen Klinsmann is. I don't get people that don't wear matching suits, trousers and jacket. I mean, he's got black trousers on and a blue jacket. What's wrong with people? What is wrong with people? You know, you're going to a top-notch event and he can't tie a tie either. Oh no, he's one of them. He can't do a proper tie. Bayern Munich, back in the day. He just dived on stage, but no point in watching. There's every point in watching. Anyone remotely interested in Europa is part of the problem, accepting crumbs on Monty's negativities just pouring out. Oh, Bordeaux. God, remember when Bordeaux had a decent team? Oh, look. Was that Beckham in the crowd? What's Beckham doing in the crowd for the Europa? It's in Monaco, isn't it? Of course Beckham's going to be there. It's in Monaco. It's like... just there for the banter. Let's see if we can spot the Celtic delegation. Who will be there for Celtic? Well, I hope it's no Nicholson. God. Disappointing. No pressure at all. 36 teams into the league phase. The UEFA Deputy General Secretary now comes onto the stage to say his piece. Spliffing. Right, get the balls out and dangle the balls in front of us. God, there's been 8,000 people jumped on this live already. Come on. Two competitions. bringing the two draws together. They do tend to talk a lot at this point, don't they? 90 minutes of twists and turns. It's not a game, mate. You're just picking balls out and names and putting them in and telling them who plays. Just get on with it. Just get on with it. DJ spin the balls. Oh. UEFA couldn't give an F about Europa. Well, UEFA is going all out. Do they just press the buttons and the balls come up? I have no idea. And I'm still waiting on it. Usually there's the big bowls, and they put the balls into the bowls. The first club from Malta to come into the Europa. 37 countries. I mean, which part is Kazakhstan in Europe? It has to be said. It's no longer a European competition, is it? Especially when Celtic, and when you look at it's karma for UEFA though, isn't it? I mean, look at all the teams that are now having to go over to Kazakhstan. I can't wait till Madrid moan like anything about having to take such a long journey and complain that it's not a European competition, having gone to play in Kazakhstan, only 2 hours from China. Tottenham Hotspur. Istanbul. Oh, come on, we're not. You should get Ange. Where's Ange? Why is Ange not up there? Bit of respect to the big man. You know. Sacked after winning a European competition. Will that be Brendan Rodgers this year? Will he get Celtic to a European final and then leave Celtic? China. We fail to get to the Champions League, we move on, says Big Des. Yes. And is this more Celtic's level? Is it more Celtic's level? Will it be Celtic's level more? Will Celtic achieve more in the Europa? Can they win more games? And let's face it, it's a bit more of a level playing field compared to the bedtime in Sydney. This nonsense won't be over before I wake up. My daughter's Chad Valley bingo machine is quicker than this UEFA shite. They do like to drag it out. I mean, it is like the Premier Sports competition in well, it's the second level, isn't it? But when you're competing with FIFA, the finals in Bilbao could be worth a visit. If the finals in Spain, I'm booking tickets. Just saying. Let's get Celtic to a final in Spain. I'm getting right up for it now. Right up for it. I think that we need to get highly motivated as we can, because let's face it, it's a European club competition that we do have a little bit of a chance to get to the later stages. And if we don't get to the later stages, there'll be plenty within Scotland that would like to remind us the fact that they have gotten to the later stages of this competition over the previous number of years. So I think it's paramount that Celtic do go in with a lot of confidence. Hopefully over the next couple of days they will sign players that have the ability to beat teams like Aston Villa, to beat teams. Are they going to start the draw now? Oh, here we go. Yes, the way the draw's been conducted is the very exact same. We rip the push out of it and take far too long. Time. Oh God, the guy's just making an arse of himself. Someone's put balls on the stage. That's going to be a meme, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute, the website's just froze. Are you having a laugh?
I think I can magically solve that.
Oh God. What's this geezer doing? He's not going to do a magic trick. No, he's just got to lift them up, isn't he? Yeah, he's just got to lift the boat. He's now caressing the bowl. He's caressing the bowl of balls. I can see Rangers of shite. What is he? Oh, he's lifting one. Oh, look at that. Oh, well done. He managed to lift a ball without touching it. And now he's putting it in his pocket. Cheating! That's cheating. He's putting the balls in his pocket. Well, he's got smoke. He's got a smoke bomb up his wrist. The geezer's now got a smoke bomb. Pyrotechnics. What the fuck? UEFA and pyrotechnics. The guy's going to get £100,000. The balls have disappeared. The guy has to get a fine. Pyrotechnics and European competitions is a no-go. And this guy's letting off smoke bombs on the stage. And he's fucking making all the balls disappear. This is just... it's pure cheating. UEFA are at it. The old magnet trick. Yeah, it's not just a magnet trick, is it? It's like, I hope we get Nottingham Forest. You're 15 minutes away. Well, more pyro going off in the building. I think that UEFA need to have a word with this guy, because several teams get paid thousands and thousands. Why does the host talk so much pish? Red Star Belgrade's in the house. UEFA are a terrible example. It is. I mean, putting pyrotechnics live on television when so many teams get absolutely... What is he doing, man? This is embarrassing. Oh my. A way to match fix right there, isn't it? It's a way to match fix. A fucking magic show. I'm waiting on Paul Daniels coming out. And Debbie McGee. It's magic. Fuck's sake. They're fixing the draw. It's more like UEFA's Got Talent. It is, isn't it? It's like the worst. Right, mate, you've made the balls disappear. You know what I mean? Oh God, here he goes. I've got this trick up my sleeve. Oh, the number 1 ball. Oh God, here we go. Letting off more pyro. I don't see the police coming in and heavy-handed stewards. Oh, and the pyro's just going off and there's no heavy-handedness for the stewards. They're applauding. What the fuck are they doing? Uri Geller's going to come out with a spoon and bend it any minute.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, gosh, Jesus. We are going to actually see the draw. Oi, finally. The disappearing balls. Oh, Jesus.
The 36 teams that have qualified for the league phase are divided into 4 pots. Pot 1 features the top 9 highest ranked.
And they are just waiting.
The UEFA Club Coefficient ranking.
So pot 1.
2 comprises the next
Celtic are in pot 2.
and so on for pots 3 and 4. The draw will determine the 8 opponents for each team that they will face.
8 opponents for each team.
The following conditions apply to the draw.
You can't play someone from your
The
same national country.
cannot be drawn against each other.
Cannot be drawn with each other.
Can face a maximum of 2 opponents from any one other national association.
To
The
be,
draw will be conducted using an automated software.
An automated software. So there's no balls.
This software will draw a full set of opponents for all teams,
Oh, this is dodgy as. Wait a minute.
including for each
There's no balls.
the match is played at
There's no balls at all. It's automated software.
The software will make a random allocation of opponents from all the valid options, respecting the conditions of the draw and ensuring that the draw can be continued to the end.
This is a bit.
Once the draw has been completed by the software, the results of the draw will be revealed, starting with the teams of pot 1 to reveal each team's opponents and which matches are played at home or away.
And then goes on to pot 2.
Will then continue with pots 2, 3 and 4 in order, with the opponents from the pots not
Well, the good thing is we're in pot 2, so we will find out pretty early on who Celtic will get.
display of ties is shown for the home and away ties by pot and does not represent the
And it
order of
doesn't.
the matches of each team.
It's all hotting up now.
The dates and kick-off times
If we get a shite draw, Diamond and Dino was to blame.
on Sunday.
They pressed a button and it's done almost instantly. And there you go. I've never watched the UEFA.
Magic the machinations in his time.
Right, here we go.
Pressing the button once into the Jürgen to trigger the whole draw via the computer, and then we'll reveal
Whoa.
top 1 matchups, team by team. Jojo.
Pot 1 matchups, team by team. Come on, the excitement begins. Oh, the excitement begins as we find out who pot 1 will get. Celtic will be drawn against teams in this section. So we find out. We'll find out straight away. Press the button. There's fucking Donald Trump sitting going. It's a red button as well. How are they trying to tell us something here? Are they warning us? You know, the end is nigh. The red going on in the background. Right. Anticipation is building.
144 matches have been calculated, and now we'll proceed by revealing the match.
Here we go. Press the button, Jurgen.
Of course, with pot number 1, and for pot number 1, we will reveal them club after club start.
So Celtic and Rangers cannot meet at this section. It'd be how ironic would that to be meet Rangers in a European context at some stage later at the season. End up playing them 7 times a season. Right, he has pressed the button. We're off.
So, for Giampiero Gasparini's Roma,
Rangers play Roma.
have all of their opponents, the highest ranked team in the competition, from pot 1, as you perhaps can now see, they both in here and at home. At home,
Celtic
of Lille,
play Roma.
at Rangers in Glasgow, at home to Victoria Pilsen from pot 2 from Czechia, and away in Glasgow again to take on Celtic. Amazing what these draws
Celtic play Roma and Rangers.
not far from here to take on OGC Nice.
Roma play Celtic and Rangers.
Will be a home tie for Roma, and Panathinaikos will be a trip to Greece.
So the first one up is Roma for Celtic. Roma play Lille, Rangers. A few other teams, who cares? The first one out is Roma.
Okay, let's have a look at the team from Portugal. Porto now know that they will face a home tie against Rangers. They will go away to Salzburg. Red Star are home to Victoria Pilsen away. Trip to the south.
Porto. Celtic do not meet Porto in the early rounds because they've already been picked out.
Against Swedish Salzburg and away against Utrecht.
Oh, wait a minute.
And then let's move on with the twice finalists of Rangers FC. They have already received their 2 opponents on the first quarter.
This is the Rangers are going to get their ones now.
For Glasgow Rangers, they can add to Roma and Porto, a home tie against Braga of Portugal.
Rangers get Roma, Porto, Braga. Jesus. That's an easy group for them.
They'll be at home to the Belgian side, Genk, and now travel to SK Brand, qualified from Norway for Europa League.
It's an easy draw for them.
Now ahead with the Dutch club, which has won twice the competition. Only Dutch.
I'm not going to get excited until it gets to the second pot.
Yeah, but Robin Van Persie's side will have a home tie against
Celtic play Feyenoord. Yo lo 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 lo. Celtic play Feyenoord.
against
Celtic
Away at Stuttgart.
home to Feyenoord.
We move on to the north of France.
Feyenoord.
Will be
Good connections between the fan base of Celtic and Feyenoord.
7 to 5 for Lyon here. They come from Pot 1. It's a home game against GNK Dinamo of Croatia. Also home tie against Pau from for Lyon. An away tie at Crvena Zvezda in Belgrade. Freiburg from the Bundesliga, a home tie for Lyon. An away trip to Young Boys in Bern in Switzerland. They'll take on SK Brand at home and they'll travel to Vigo.
Celtic. Two teams out already for Celtic.
club who played 350 matches in
Roma and Feyenoord. Cracking couple of ties, that one. Out to Italy again. Yeah, Paul, it is hard to get excited, isn't it? But it is what it is. We have 2 games. That's 2 hard games. Roma, again. Feyenoord.
Away trip to Sweden to face Malmo.
now it's time for the
Real Betis.
Conference League.
It's a pity because I was wanting Betis, but we can't get them, can we? Or can we?
Yes, Betis already had gone to the picture. Here is the full story from Manuel Pellegrini.
No.
Sadly, with no Isco for the next few months, such a star player for them last season.
Feyenoord also get Real Betis. Lyon. Real Betis get Nottingham Forest. Utrecht. Fantastic place is Utrecht. Fantastic place. Hardcore heaven out there. Do you like your hardcore? Remember going to Utrecht in 1992. It's a raving Utrecht.
1994 FC Salzburg.
They need 7 more teams to complete their group.
And, Salzburg play Porto, Aston Villa. But a couple of minutes away from Celtic's draw. Let's see who we get.
Yes, and to finish pot 1 is the
This finishes up pot 1. Celtic are in pot 2.
Aston Villa FC.
Yep, already planning for Salzburg at home and Feyenoord away is United.
Aston Villa, Salzburg, Feyenoord, Tel Aviv, Fenerbahce, Young Boys, Basel, Bologna and going ahead Eagles. Oh my goodness. Tell you one thing, Aston Villa fans, oofed. There's a couple of serious games in there.
Villa. Basel is a trip away. They'll take on Bologna. In
So Celtic will need to beat Aston Villa in the next round. Yeah, I'm starting to look forward already.
those 9 teams, the highest ranked by coefficient in
It's the highest ranked.
all of their opponents. Fixture list will be organised in due course, but immediately catches the eye, certainly for Gasperini and
Celtic away to Roma.
away ties, both to Glasgow to take on Rangers and Celtic. We don't yet know in which order this
Jesus.
way the computer has delivered for us. The Europa League is
Roma and Feyenoord, the first 2 teams. Next up is pot 2, and this is the pot that Celtic are in.
Now again, Jurgen will be asked to push the button, and this time all the matches will appear one after the other for all the 9.
So we are just waiting on the Celtic
I just wanted to name the teams,
pot
but
2.
you will see them appear now. Fenerbahce, Braga, Crvena Zvezda, Lyon, Pau, Victoria Pilsen, Ferencvaros, Celtic and Maccabi Tel Aviv.
Celtic are way down the bottom. Way down the bottom. Celtic are second last in the pot to be drawn. So Celtic, it says Roma, Feyenoord, Braga, Sturm Graz, Midtjylland, Utrecht and Bologna. Wow. Wow, there's the Celtic. Celtic play Roma, Feyenoord, Braga, Midtjylland, Sturm Graz. I'll get this up on the screen.
If we have a look at the Scottish side, Celtic.
Yep.
Well, they will face Roma.
Roma, Feyenoord. Let's get this up on the screen. The Celtic
Feyenoord
has been, let me just get this up.
to Red Star at home to Sturm Graz. Got Midtjylland in there, the real European stalwart. That'll be
Oh, that's not worked out well.
Tricks at home. And
How's that not?
to face Bologna.
moving quickly.
Yes, moving quickly because we are already halfway through the pots.
Wait a minute, how did that go to?
Find Young Boys, then
SK Brand qualified from Norway for Europa League.
To Lyon. That's
Georgia, I think, wants to pop to. It's a fascinating way that the computer has delivered for us the Europa League.
Interesting.
Texas, Georgia, I think,
Right, so there's Celtic. Fenerbahce, Leon, Bielkita. That's not it. Some good ties there. What are you saying? Amazing draw, definitely finishing top 8. Yeah. We got the hardest spot, top 4. Yeah, shite draw. That's hard. It's not the best of draws, but it's
And they will be travelling to Italy to face Bologna.
it is a draw that we can ultimately get something from. I mean, surely you're thinking that Celtic. I mean, there's the pot 2 homes and away. I'm trying to see if that takes the whole thing. Capture, and I bet you this damn website has got a blocker on it. Yep. Scumbags. I'll need to take it off of this. It's not letting me take screenshots, you dirty scumbags. Anyway, Celtic are playing Roma, Feyenoord, Braga, Cervena, Sturm Graz, Midtjylland, Utrecht, and Bologna. Bologna, a team that I didn't really want us to get, but we have them, and that's going to be a hard one. It is going to be a hard one. It's not an easy pot. It's a pot that we can do damage in. When you see the home and away ones, pot 3 for pot 2, we're at home to Roma, we're away to Feyenoord, we're at home to Braga, we're then away again, we're at home to Sturm Graz, away to Midtjylland, at home to Utrecht, and away to Bologna. Away to Bologna is probably the hardest one. Feyenoord, do you know, how many points can Celtic realistically take off these teams? I would say that 3, 6, 9... Will 12 points be enough for Celtic to get through? Can we get anything from Roma? We can definitely beat Feyenoord, definitely beat Roma and Braga. Bologna, I'm not too sure. Not too sure at all. Let me just see if I can copy that. There will be lots of people trying to book flights already, and it's an interesting draw. It's a fantastic draw, really. When you look at some of the teams that we could have got, but will Celtic make a meal of it? Our opponents have been confirmed, and it's not going to be easy, is it? It's not going to be easy at all. Roma. Let me just get this up on the screen. Go. For Celtic in the Europa live, let's change that, get that up there. So there's the teams that Celtic will get in the Europa this season. Home first game, away the second game, home. Finishing up away to Bologna, away to Italy, travel to Italy twice, travel to Holland. It's not throwing up any real fantastic. There's plenty of bus trips, what I will say for Celtic fans that do like to take bus trips to games. There's plenty of doable bus games on that. Who believes we'll get a tall order of winning away to Midtjylland? Yeah, attendance for these games will be interesting. Birmingham's put on a 1 million bid for Yang. That's even better. Travel to Feyenoord last time through Amsterdam. Gutted folks paid £400 a ticket. For all the guys that go and take buses to it, I know a few that will be loving the fact that some of these trips you can take buses to. You could take a bus to Utrecht quite easily. You could take a bus to Feyenoord, Midtjylland, a bit of a trip for that one. Bologna, not much chance of going to Italy. Roma, 2 interesting trips away. How far can Celtic ultimately get in No wins away from home. I'm going for 7 points. This is the coolest thing. How many points can Celtic get points away from home in this one? I mean, at home to Roma, can we seriously get 3 points from that? Home to Braga, Sturm Graz, and then Utrecht. I mean, it is 4 fantastic games. You'll be looking for it to try and get off to a cracking start against Roma. Roma, typical Italian team. They're going to play dirty as anything, are they? It's an interesting one to get our hands. Defo realistic for 15 points. The Magician Show was shite, and it was, wasn't it? It was terrible beforehand. But this is the team. Is Ange coming back? I doubt it. It's not the order earlier. It was confirmed by the weekend. Yeah, it will be confirmed by the weekend, but it's that's the teams as it's played. It's not going to be in that row, but anyway, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. How many points can Celtic get? Can Celtic get to the later stages of the Europa? They will need to do better than they did in the Champions League last year. Lorna Gallagher says, yes, we're winning this. It's Uraeus or Utrecht Baz. Where's Lorna's one? Let's go on a bus trip to Bologna. It'll be like the Italian job all over again. Yeah, with that. Lorna reckons that Celtic could get through and win it. 12 points. A lot of people saying we could go for 12 points. I said that we would get 12 points in the Champions League. With these teams, there's a lot of unknowns. I think Bologna is going to be a really hard game. We're just going to have to take it one game at a time. Brendan Rodgers will be asked about it this afternoon, which is fantastic for us Celtic fans because we'll get to know in a few hours of... we'll be able to find out in a few hours exactly what Brendan Rodgers thinks, and we'll hear from Bill Wisher also, I think, and it'll be, I'm going to say 12 points. I think if Celtic get 9 points, will that be enough to get us through to the next phase? I didn't watch any of the Europa last year, so I'm not exactly sure how many points you need to get through. What the cut-off point is it the same as trying to get into the top 24 like the Champions League? And then we'll get pumped. We'll get pumped. Just as simple, we'll get pumped. Anyway, that's me done and dusted for this afternoon. We're a mess right now. Be lucky to get 6 points. Jesus. We'll beat Roma. With our current squad, we'll struggle. Reinforcements, who knows? Anyway, join me on later on this afternoon when we see what Brendan Rodgers has to say about this UEFA Europa League phase of 25-26 season. That's been fantastic. There's been over 20,000 folk on this live. There's a go. Anyway, have a fantastic day, Celtic fans, wherever you are, all around the world. God, some good trips in that. Like, fancy a few.